Ever wonder what's going on with Smash Bros. 6 to come? And recently we've had Kirby Air Rise to help by Sakurai, who has produced the game. And don't you think that Kirby's icon or UI looks exactly like the one in Smash Ultimate? I mean, we have heard time and time again from previous Smash Brothers games that he was going to end it off with Smash Brawl, then Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. He said that was over. Now Smash Bros. Ultimate, he says it's going to be over. But it won't. Why? I mean, we just got the release of the Switch 2 back in June, and many players got to play their games faster than others. And others may say it's a heat of garbage, but I think, more importantly, players, why they want it was to look at gameplay of Mario Kart World or Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, why wait? Why put up on the wait? The players need this because, I mean, this is a new generation of Nintendo consoles. So why wouldn't he? And plus, he could update new characters. And ever since then, we've had Joker, in Smash, who upstarted the DLC. I thought that was perfect for a character to be in Smash Bros. Now, for players like Steve, characters like Steve, that is a heap of garbage. I will never play against the Steve main. And I hope none of you are Steve mains. As well as Midnight mains. Okay, that's another thing too, because I mean, when they push off that it just ruins the entire game. So, but the more you look at it, the more you can see that this game needs help. And given with the roster and many of the player and the games, with the characters that have not been nerfed or buffed, honestly, I mean, I made him like Kazuya being in Smash, because I mean, he has a reflector. I mean, that's just crazy. Now, I could see why they did it with Bayonetta. They nerfed her. They should have done something like that. Because, yeah, she was way too broken in Smash Bros. But that still at least that makes her more of a better character now. So now she's balanced out like any other fighter. Well, except for a few fighters that we know. Now, if we look into this I think we should put in other different kind of characters. Or we use the same game, but we change the story. But I think there's more to what we could do with that. And we need to edit a lot of things in Smash Bros. I mean, with the replay stuff, I mean, you can't really edit it all. You have to record a game capture card to be able to do all that. And it's not even that helpful. And with the World of Light, I was just not interested whatsoever. And there just wasn't enough story to it to cover over what the World of Light, with finishing it and starting it. I mean, sure, the Spirit stuff was really cool and all, but it's just nothing compared to the Subspace in Brawl. I mean, that was phenomenal. With how they started the stadium, and started Mario vs. Kirby, and how they pushed onto that by the guy who, the weird blue dude, I don't know his name. So, I think it's very fitting that they should just give us a heads up. I mean, and I struggle to see is that there's not enough costumes for each character. Because all you have is color palette. So why is it that they only have? I mean, why is it that they can't just couldn't have updated the game to have it? So I think by having this with the new game, they could put in more. I mean, I kind of bragged about this when it came to Mario Kart World. Now, while the costumes are nice, it just seems like not enough characters in that game have gotten equal amount. And there's a lot of characters like Mario. He has tons of things that could make him apply himself to be a part of the game. You can do like with Link, like from Breath of the Wild, like when he was in the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, or the Twilight Princess. That's something. Or as you know, like for Bayonetta, we could do Bayonetta 3. Or like with Ryu, like just do Street Fighter 6. Or maybe like and more Echo Fighters. Because like when I say Joker, I'm not saying I'm a Joker man, but like I'm primarily Terry or Bayonetta. But I just think by having a catchy, I think that would be very fit to put in Smash Bros. Now you don't need to put. Now I'm not going to say this as spoilers, but I just think by his character resembles a Joker enough to the point where it could be like Peach and Daisy. And as far as Pokemon goes, we could put in other Pokemon that would be good candidates for the next Smash game. On the other hand, we could put in more Final Fantasy characters, maybe like Tifa or Barret. And as far as that goes, I mean, especially with Bowser, he can have his costume could be the wedding stuff, the furry stuff. I don't know. I just think that could be a big game changer, because that's why I modded my Switch to play any character I wanted to, whether it was movie characters, whether it was Simpsons or whatnot. I know it's unrealistic. Point is, though, I enjoyed it far more than the regular game was put out. And if you look at Sora, his whole palette is just different costumes, and there is not one fighter I know. Actually, okay, Bowser Jr. probably, because he has more. I mean, there's more to the Koopalings. I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, that's just But I digress. But if you have any suggestions, if you have some of your thoughts on here, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.